All right, good morning, everyone. We are at lesson 2 of our multiplying and dividing rational numbers. Our learning target today is I can multiply rational numbers and solve real-world problems. So there's one situation, and we're going to fill in the table. It says Jeremy is selling plants in the school fundraiser, and listed below is a chart from his fundraiser order form. Answer the following questions. So what we should do first is fill in the rest of the chart. So what we have here is we got customers, plant types, number of plants, the weight of the plant, the price per plant. Notice that is price per plant. Doesn't have anything to do with the weight. And then you have total cost. So let's look at the first one. Tamara Jones, the plant is a tulip. She's buying 2. The weight is 1 4/5. Price per plant, so the total cost. So the total cost is going to deal with those two numbers. Now we could add those together, or we could multiply those two. So I'm going to choose to multiply them in the Desmo calculator. And her total cost is $8.50. Okay. Miss Wolf is already done. Her total cost is down here at $3.75. Again, she bought 1 plant, price per plant, and multiplied. Mr. Clark needs a total cost. Again, he bought 5 plants. Price per plant is $2.25. So in the Desmos, I'm going to multiply that. And his total cost is $11.25. John Baxter is done. His whole situation is filled in. So this particular one, Miss Bishop, is not. So we're going to go down to answer the question. So A, let me raise this up. A says, Tamara writes a check to pay for the plants. What is the resulting change in her checking account? Explain the meaning of the number. So let's go up to Miss Jones. Her total cost is $8.50. She writes a check. So I'm just going to say her account is withdrawn by $8.50. Now you could go on and explain why. And you could say 2 times $4.25 per plant gives me $8.50. But we're going to leave it at that. Let's go to B. I'll have to squeeze B in here. It says Jeremy, Jeremy's neighbor, Miss Bishop, wants to order 6 plants. Let's circle 6 plants. Her hand is in a cast, and she tells Jeremy she cannot carry more than 10 pounds. So that is key right there. So let's circle those 2 pieces of information. Should she buy 6 tulips or 6 geraniums? Now the key is the weight. So we're going to go back to the weight here. Okay, so I'm going to say tulips, and then I'm going to put geraniums here. And then we're going to compare. We know she wants to buy 6 of each. So I'm going to put that. Now the weight is the difference. So let's go find how much the tulips weigh. Where here's the tulips right here. So 1 4/5 pound. And then the geraniums are 1 3/5. So we have to figure out, are these 6 plants under under 10 pounds, because she can't carry anything over 10 pounds because of her hand. So I'm going to multiply these 2 plants, 6 plants, by the weight. If I do that in the Desmos, I'm going to get 54 over 5, which is 10.8 pounds. And then I'm going to do the same thing to geraniums. I will calculate a 48 over 5. I can already tell the geraniums, because of this fraction, is going to be less. So let's see how much less. 9.6 pounds. So it looks like the geraniums are under 10 pounds. So she's going to have to buy 6 of the geraniums because the tulips are over. Okay, now there's one more question about Miss Bishop. What is the resulting change in her checking account balance? So let's go back up to her. She is going to buy geraniums. She wants to order 6. Go back up here to Mr. Clark. Geraniums is 1 3/5 pounds. Mr. Clark, $2. Geraniums, $2.25 per pound. So I'm just taking the information from Mr. Clark and transferring it down to Miss Bishop. So I'm going to again multiply 6 times 2.25, and I'm going to end up with $13.50. So there's the table filled in, and there's a great example of multiplying word problems.